Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in and listening to me, the Do Coach. If you like the contents of my messages, like the video and subscribe below, as well as click on the like bell for notifications. Well, we've entered into a time of reality TV and social media, emojis, textings, metaphors, analogies, spilling the tea and throwing the shades. Not to mention the age of millennials, which I love so much for various reasons. The thing about millennials, and they get a bad rap at times, but they are so creative and so innovative. I think they get a bad rap because sometimes they don't follow through, but that can be taught as well. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about the millennials. Like I said, we are living really in we're living in times where things is just so digital and technical and AI, and so we have to move with the times, of course, right? Well, I'm here today to motivate you just for a few minutes. We seem to be experiencing a lot of deaths, mishaps, relationship downfalls, etc. in these digital days. And it's not about the digital days that we're experiencing this. It's just that with the different mediums, we get the information quicker, and then we react and we respond quicker with those different mediums. Now, don't get me wrong, this has been going on forever, but like I said, it's just that we get the mediums, we get it quicker, we get the news travels fast, if you will. It just seems like my heart is really, really torn, because it just seems like it's just been an excessive amount. Just an excessive amount. And so I don't know what to make of it, other than we're all obsessed with the shock value of any story. And so some people are just doing things just to get a response or a reaction, and that's not cool. That's just really not cool. So as a certified life coach and counselor, I've been studying the behavior patterns of the different occurrences that has been happening out there. And basically, we're in an era of, I have to one up you. What does that mean? I have to one up you. I've come to realize this is all due to jealousy and envy. Why do we have to one up someone? Why can't we, just be happy and celebrate everybody's accomplishments? Of course, there's okay to have healthy competition. I get that. But this one up you attitude is tripping me out for real. Everybody wants to get those thumbs up, those likes, those clicks. We obsess. I mean, as a community, as a society, we are just obsessed on being one up. I want to speak to you about jealousy and envy, though, and how it's causing all of the crazy and negative reactions out there. And really, basically, it's envy traps. Traps that appear real and are causing stagnation or blockers in our growth and desires. Let's be real with ourselves. Envious and jealousy is a real feeling of emotions. Envy and jealousy will make you shrink back or do something outside of your character. Have you ever felt that you're doing something really crazy and outside of your character? And it really could be just really because of envy and jealousy. And especially if you're passionate about what you do or desire to have. This is why we have to go through different exercises or things to confront issues to get past the problem of envy and jealousy. I know you're saying, isn't envy and jealousy pretty much the same thing? No. So let me read to you what envy and jealousy is all about. So Envy is a two-person situation where jealousy is a three-person situation. Right? Envy is a reaction to lacking something. Jealousy is a reaction to the threat of losing something. Usually someone, but you can lose something. This means that when you are feeling jealous, you are often feeling envious as well. It's no fun to feel envy or jealousy because both make you feel inadequate. Envy is when you want someone else, what you want someone else. I'm tongue tied. Envy is what you want what someone else has. But jealousy is when you're worried someone's trying to take what you have. Interesting, huh? I want you to ponder on that. Envy is when you want what someone else has. But jealousy is when you're worried about what someone else has. So if you want your neighbor's new convertible, you may feel a little bit envious of that person. So what's the difference between covetousness and jealousy? The biblical sin, though it is envy, not jealousy, when you covet thy neighbor's wife. And that's just the example I'm giving you. When you covet thy neighbor's wife. When you are resentful that your neighbor has a wife, or has her rather, and you don't. If she was yours first, or he was your husband, let's just say I'm speaking to, to a husband and wife situation. If he or she was yours first, then you can be jealous. Which envious and covetousness, it could be a violation of another person. Envy is caused by dissatisfaction with self-image. Your perception of your actual structure or yourself or what you're doing, it could cause you to be envious of someone else, and just because you're dissatisfied with yourself. So you just have to get back on course with you. And the dissatisfaction is typically caused by low self-esteem, poor self-appraisal of yourself, and sometimes envy can be caused by inferior. So hopefully I've gone through a little bit of the difference between envy and jealousy. So really, I guess the bottom line is envy is when you want what someone else has, and jealousy is when you're worried about someone trying to take what you have. That's really the bottom line. Envy is when you want what someone else has, and jealousy is that you're worried about what somebody's trying to take from you. So let's really just kind of go through some key points about these envy traps. I'm gonna call this the real trap house right here, because we getting trapped up in certain things. So what or why am I feeling jealous or envious? It's the who. These are people you might feel are doing better than you. Like we said, you may feel envy of someone doing better than you. You see them following their dreams and appearing to be successful. And you may feel like you're not, but I promise you probably are. If you're putting forth intentions and efforts, you are following your dreams. It may not be happening as fast as the next person, and it may seem like you've been going a long way. Do not despise small beginnings or a slow start, because doesn't mean that you're not gonna get there. It just means that it's a process, and everything is a process, and your process may be slower than others. And it seems like sometimes you may feel envious because it seems like people again are getting their dreams overnight, and you really don't know their walk, or you don't know their story. And you may feel inadequate of your purpose, and you feel like maybe you can't get it done. So that'll make you feel jealous or envious. Okay. This section well, I'll call this buyer beware of the envy trap. Reason why I call it buyer beware, just listen, a social media trolls. This, let me tell you, social media, like I said, social media make you feel sometimes like you're inadequate. So what are social media trolls? Those that are tearing you down on social media are correcting you all the time. And you get enough of this, you may feel a little bit inadequate, or you may start to get angry. What's the next one? Silent but deadly conscious shooters. Those are the ones that try to talk about you and put you down on the cool or to other people. But you don't happen to know who they are. You know them, but you don't know them. And so they're silent but deadly conscious shooters. The next one is comparison mongers. These are people that's always elevating you over someone else. Girl, so-and-so, you need to try her because she better than that one. Maybe, maybe not, but let that person decide that you don't need anybody putting somebody down unless they had a bad experience, and then they just need to write a review about your business if you own a business. The Pied Piper. A person who induces others to follow or intimidate him or her, especially by means of false, extravagant promises. So those are things about buyer beware. These are trappings. These are trappings to get you off of your course, to get you on something else. These are definitely trappings. So how can you correct all of this? These are steps. What I'm getting ready to give you now is just steps to just really correct all of that, because really it's an intentional mind shift, an intentional mindset for you. That's actually a book, an ebook that I wrote, but an intentional mindset. So what you can do is celebrate yourself, celebrate others, be intentional with your desires. Just be real intentional with it. That's a good way to correct all of those different things, because when you feel good about yourself and the things that you're doing, then you can press forward. Even if you feel a snag or a slow stroll, but you can be intentional with it. Dream, daydream, night dream, whatever you need to do, dream. And then as you dream, you'll start to see these things coming to pass. Writing a vision, creating a vision board, writing a vision for yourself. I mean, that's intentional. When you write it down, when you see it, then you can believe and then you can achieve it. Trust the process. Trust the process. Everything is a process during the progress, or as you are progressing. It's a process. It really is. Just trust it. Just trust the process. Believe in yourself. The Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So whatever you think of yourself, it is that. Believe in yourself. And then know that you can achieve it. Once you believe it, know that you can achieve it. You truly can achieve it. That's how you get out of those trappings. That is truly how you're going to get out of those trappings. Because if you know that you can achieve it and you believe it, if you believe it and then you know it, and then you speak great things about yourself and you see the vision and you look at that vision every day, and if it seems like it's miles away, I promise you, as you do things to draw yourself nearer to it, it'll come closer and closer and closer to you. I promise you that. And really, like I said, I was only going to be with you for a few minutes, but I want to leave you with this message. No good thing is withheld from you. That's just the truth. No good thing is withheld from you. You have to seek after it, but it's not going to be withheld from you. We have the opportunity to create our own world and the different outcomes just by putting forth an effort. Get out of the trappings. Stop listening to the different things that's going on. Stop just really believing everything that you read on social media. Social media is really good. It's good for advertisement. It's good for keeping in touch with old friends and relatives. It's great for what it's great for. But stop being trapped by that, because it'll have our heads all messed up. Stop being entertained by social media, because a lot of times it's just entertainment. Now, don't get me wrong. I love to be entertained. I love to laugh. I love to be entertained just as much as the next person. But know the difference between what's real and what's fake and what's just entertainment. So when you're looking at the reality of things, allegedly, y'all know what I'm talking about, allegedly. But when you're looking at the reality of things, just know your worth, know your purpose, and know what you can do. So I appreciate you just listening to me for a few minutes. I just wanted to motivate you and encourage you that you are the best you that you are, and you can do it. Get out of the trappings. Get out of the trap house with the different things that are trapping you there. Get out of your own mind and intentionally just do. You've been watching the Do Coach, the transformation specialist. And remember, once you do, it's done. Everything starts with a do. Once you do it, it's done. Bye now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and push the notification button. Thank you so much. Bye.